Hello and welcome to Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle and today I'm going to be reviewing Joker. Now, I am not an avid follower of the DC universe, but the Joker's story has so many universal characteristics that make it a frighteningly poignant film. So hold your red nose and hear me out. Joker is the story of Arthur Fleck, a struggling comedian who is constantly being made fun of and mistreated. As his mental health takes a turn for the worst, he spirals into a life of crime as his alter ego, the Joker. In my opinion, the success of this film sits squarely on the shoulders of Joaquin Phoenix, who won an Oscar for his performance in the titular role. He has a seemingly infinite depth to his eyes, made all the more powerful when accompanied with his slight physical demeanor in this film. Frankly, I don't like watching him very much because he gives such haunting performances, but I could not picture this film working without him. Mental health is a tricky subject to put on film, especially when the audience likely already knows the outcome of it not being treated. Now, I don't know the intricacies of the comic book plotlines, but I know the Joker's character enough to understand this film is not going to have a happy ending. As an origin story for a villain, this film has a surprising amount of empathy for its subject. This is unlike the version of the Joker played by Jared Leto, who is two-dimensional in comparison, nothing more than the cool villain. Arthur Fleck is so startling a character because we all know someone like him. Someone who is finding it difficult to succeed in their career, or in love, or in wealth, unable to form meaningful relationships, or someone who is incredibly kind but is constantly being physically or mentally mistreated by others. The Joker is a cautionary tale about what can happen when all of the aforementioned hardships culminate, untreated and abandoned to morph into an inescapable depression and hatred for the world. It's truly heartbreaking stuff. What made Joker so controversial is that by the end the audience was rooting for the villain, for a murderer and maniacal leader. We are rooting for him because he is finally getting the adoration and attention he's been missing his whole life. The film makes the audience question what is inherent and what is learned, and blurs the line between hero and villain. Batman started with everything, but Joker had nothing. It created an interesting sense of suspicion at the world that I was not prepared for when watching this film. Of course, Joaquin's performance was thoroughly supported by the cinematography and editing, with those intimate close-ups and prolonged, almost awkward shots that let us feel the weight of his helplessness. The production design made the world he's living in look muted, just as he feels, and the score, as you might expect given its Oscar win, is spectacular. I also think the decisions around costume and makeup were fantastic, with that ill-fitting, dusty suit, asymmetric makeup, and haphazardly colored hair. Frankly, given the quarantine we've been living through, with my untouched wardrobe, I feel a certain warmth towards Joker's rusty-looking outfit. People haven't seen each other for months, so why not come out in the loudest thing you own? What I'm trying to get at is that this final costume is an act of self-expression and defiance against the people that have bullied Arthur his whole life. Every person has an outfit like this. It's probably not a clown costume, but it is a representation of their authentic selves, and so this transformation is another beautiful example of how the filmmakers have connected the character to the audience. I will say though that my favourite portrayal of the Joker is probably still Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. There's something about his performance that has stayed with me through the years, but that film is very much an action-packed spectacle with a clear distinction between protagonist and antagonist, and very different from the heartfelt origin story we have here. Joker is difficult to watch because of the issues it brings to light and the questions it makes you ask, made all the more uncomfortable by how intimately it follows Arthur's cruel experience of the world. But it is captivating to see a protagonist transform into an antagonist, and that's what makes this film an undeniable work of art, worthy of cinephile analysis and adoration. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos, and comment with your thoughts on the topic. What were your favourite moments from Joker? This has been Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle, and I hope you have a great day.